The channel. This is another G Borders product review. New product for cabinets from Sherwin Williams. Stand by. Okay, so what we're using here is Sherwin Williams Gallery Series. It's a pretty new product. It's like a waterborne lacquer is kind of what they're describing it as. Supposed to be pro use only, spray use only. We're going to be applying it with an HVLP on this really old sample board here. This is not a sponsored videos. I ended up buying this product from Sherwin Williams. They did give me a test sample pricing on it, but it is certainly not sampled. I just happen to use a lot of Sherwin Williams products and find them to be pretty good. This is our setup. It's a Minimite Fuji 4 turbine sprayer with the Fuji gun and the 3M cup. As with any paint or stain project, you have to prep carefully, so we'll sand this out, clean it well with alcohol, let it dry, and be ready to accept the finish. And we'll have some quick shots of the actual application. Nobody needs to be bored with sanding and prepping. This is our sample piece after being sanded to 150, blown and brushed off, and then wiped down with alcohol and set up with a tack cloth. Okay, here we've quartered this off a little bit, and we have a coat of shellac primer on there. Shellac is an excellent primer, of course. And we'll have a second coat with the non-primed on basically bare wood, and a primed first coat basically on primed wood. Here we'll go for the second coat, one on primer and one just second coat on the material. You can see the on the primer coat, it really gives a much more authentic or accurate color representation. I chose a really bright red color just to see what the finish looked like in a bright color. On the unprimed wood, you can still see the tannins, the grain, and the color is not nearly as accurate as the bright red color from Sherwin that I picked. Okay, this is virtually the one coat after the primer, and this is two coats on unprimed stained wood. Like I said, the color accuracy on primer is far superior, but I wish you could feel this. This is just a few minutes after spraying, and it is very smooth, and there's virtually no orange peel on the finish, no runs, no drips. I mean, you might want to be somewhat proficient in using a sprayer or HVLP or whatever, but so far I'm very impressed with the results. We'll have one more coat on this, and then I'm going to do the other side wholly and prime the whole thing and shoot it twice. we'll let that tack up for 45 minutes, give it a light sand in a second. Not sure how well this will show up in this video. I have a hard time seeing the viewfinder, but as it goes on, it has this orange peel appearance, which is not atypical of a HVLP application, but as it dries up, it tightens up and smooths out very nicely. Here's our result. And again, this started off as a very rough old door. This was 3 coats of the new Sherwin Williams waterborne lacquer with no primer. This is 2 coats after a coat of shellac primer. It's just incredibly smooth. This is 3 lighter coats after a coat of shellac primer. The finish is close to a factory finish. There's no orange peel. It's very tight, and the original substrate, like I say, is this old door that is pretty beat, and to come across with this kind of result is really pretty amazing. So I'm giving a thumbs up to this Sherwin Williams Gallery product. If you're interested in keeping up with best materials and practices and tools and equipment, be sure to subscribe and be alerted to all of our upcoming videos. This finish is excellent. I was advised by the technical folks at Sherwin Williams that to get the most accurate color and best coverage, you should prime over unfinished wood or unpainted wood. But painted surfaces, they say, do not need to be primed. So this is, of course, an important part is how durable is a finish like this. This has been curing for overnight, and it's not that you can't scratch it, but you can clearly lay into it pretty well. You seriously dent the wood before you do a lot of damage to the finish. So it seems to be quite durable. It seems to be just an astounding finish, and it's certainly a winner for our company.